What's up, you guys? So this is a little bit of a different video, and I really wanted to make this video to recap 2013. So I want to take this time. It's going to be a pretty long video, but I'm gonna recap some of my favorite moments from this year on this channel. But one of my favorite moments from this year on this channel was actually when I made my MLB 2K13 review. That is currently my most viewed and most liked video ever. That video is actually an official review on YouTube for MLB 2K13. It had such a big buzz. It made me feel like everything that I had worked hard for finally became accomplished, and a lot of you guys actually subscribed to me for that video. So check this video out, you guys.
Now here's the pitch. Got him! Oh, what a performance from the mound today. And you can't help feeling good for this guy. I mean, you gotta love it.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the show. I'm Liv510. This is my official MLB 2K13 review. Let's get right into it. Now first, I want to let you guys know that I am not here to trash this game. I'm not here to say that this game is absolute garbage. I'm going to let you guys know what I think of it, and you guys can make your own decision at the end. I will give a rating, but that's just based on, you know, my personal opinion.
And he's in there at second base.
Let's jump right into the gameplay. Let's talk about the new gameplay, right? You would think? Well, I'll just talk about it and you guys can make your own decision about it. So, you jump right into a game. It's exactly the same as last year. They focus on a guy to talk about him a little bit, to talk about the Blue Jays and the Angels, who you guys are going to see playing in this one.
What a dream season for R.A. Dickey. Cy Young winner, all-star starter. Really a great season.
Let's jump right into the commentary. It's pretty much exactly the same. They brought back something that I really liked that they did bring in a couple years ago. Was that they talk about a guy and then they can go back to it. So let's, for example, here where they talk about R.A. Dickey, we talk about what a spectacular season for R.A. Dickey. He pitches a pitch, then they go back to it, and Gary Thorne brings in one of the color commentaries. Usually it's Phillips. I've only heard Phillips' color commentary. I haven't heard Kruk yet talk about someone, but Phillips jumps in and gives him his 2 cents. You know, an example, hear them talk about Jose Reyes.
And the pitch from Weaver. Too far inside. That'll go for a ball. For Reyes, another big part of last year was that he got to play a full season. No missed times for him. And, Steve, that had been a problem for years.
Well, he stayed healthy, and when he stays on the field, he could be one of the most exciting players on offense and on defense. Look for him to excite Blue Jays fans this year.
So now that I've talked about it, let me give a rating. I'm going to give this rating a 7, and people are like, 7? Wow, you're crazy. I'm going to say this. For what it is, it's pretty good. I'm going to compare this to a game that a lot of you guys do play, which is Madden. Is Madden something that people are going to write home about? No. But it's a decent game for what it is. Obviously, this game isn't a show. It's not. Would I wish that it would be? Yes, but I have to deal with what it is. And for what it is, it's decent. It's exciting to play. It keeps me interested. It could just because I'm a huge baseball fan. I don't know. It's kind of on that same wavelength. There are some other videos that I really enjoyed doing. These were tip videos. It was really cool to have me do this. You guys check them out now. There's pitching and there's also a hitting tip video. So check this out, you guys. 2K lies to you. Now this is what I mean by that. Okay, so when you open up the game, when you pop into your Xbox and you play your first game, this little animation comes up on the screen and it teaches you how to hit. What it says is that this stick right here can help you hit, whether it's contact, power. You do up for contact, you do down up for power, and defensive swings you just push down the stick, right, if you're trying to stay alive. Now it says like you can aim if you want to hit like a fly ball or something like that, then you like push, like basically it just says to use this stick. All right, now that's a god. So I said there's no way that that's right, because I've been playing this game for so long. How could they take the contact thing out? So I grabbed my manual, which is about 2 pages long, right? Because you know it's 2K baseball, so it's two pages long. And this actually is in there, and it says you can aim which way you want your pitch to go. There we go. So I was able to pull the pitch that way. Now that would have been an out, but you see how every single ball is going that direction because I'm literally using this stick to go with the pitch and pull it. This can really help you if you are going up against a pitcher that likes to pitch you inside. I mean, you really have to kind of judge where the ball is going. On the higher difficulties, it's a little bit harder just because the pitches are coming in so fast. They may throw in like a slider. They may throw in a two-seamer, which is probably the hardest pitch in the game to hit because it comes in so fast and it like moves and stuff. It like does a dance in the air. Don't even get me started with the knuckler. But anyway.
So you guys are going to see my hands here, okay? Working the controller, acting like I actually know what I'm doing. So you can watch this and you can watch the gameplay. So let's see. So need to get Miguel Cabrera out. I'm going to start with the fastball low and away. Now, there's two different motions to pitching, right? There's the up, the down, and the up for the fastball. So you got to hold down until it's fully full, and then you got to go up. Now, on All-Star, you hardly ever get perfect releases. If anyone does get perfect releases, then you should probably be making this video and not me, because it's very, very hard to get a perfect release, even with Justin Verlander. So he wants me to throw a curveball here. I'm actually not going to do that yet. I'm going to go with a little circle change down in the zone. So you want to hold up, and then when the circle gets full, someone's going to get that, right? Good job. Yay! Yay! Look at him, man. He's doing laps. Oh, man.
The positive response that I got from those videos was amazing. My videos, you guys, that I absolutely loved doing and you guys absolutely loved watching. It was the best idea for a video that I have ever had, and a big shout out to It's Dawkins for this video. It was, maybe some of you guys remember this, MLB 2K13 Royals franchise. This was a great series. Unfortunately, because of time restraints, I couldn't finish it, but it was awesome while it lasted. So check out the highlights of this awesome series. Hope that I can do something like this when the show comes out. So check it out, you guys.
Welcome back to 24/7 Kansas City Sports. I'm your host, Miles Dawkins, and on the dial, we have GM of the Kansas City Royals, Living from 510.
Yes, you do. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dawkins. Nice to be back.
All right, man. So let's just do a quick recap to get everybody caught up. So you go into Chicago and you shock the baseball world. Let's just be honest. You go in there and you sweep them. Now, the first game, it was pretty close. It was a close finish. The fourth inning was scary, not just for me, but I know it was scary for yourself, as Shields, your ace, your starter, was getting lit up. You know what I mean? But luckily you got the win, and of course that carried on to the sweep. But then you go to Philly. And, man, I must say, I was shocked that you guys did not play better. What are your thoughts on that series?
It was a letdown, to tell you the truth. It was a definite letdown. You mentioned it. We swept the Chicago White Sox. We go to Philadelphia. Everyone's tired. Everyone's tired. There's no day off in between. But we're excited. We're excited. We're ready to show the world, like you said. Twitter was blowing up. There's no doubt about it, about the sweep. But I don't know what happened. I really just don't know what happened in Philadelphia. I can't explain it. It's disappointing.
I'm going to tell you what's disappointing. I'm from these parts, and all I can say is only in Kansas City can somebody get hurt sliding the home plate, and that's exactly what Escobar did. I don't know what the manager is doing, the coaching staff is doing, or the training staff, but that's just piss-poor fundamentals, if you ask me. Then Santana takes the mound. I know he's the fifth-day starter, but he's making $10 million a year, and he gets beat up like that on the mound? Come on, man. Jamal Charles is not even making $10 million a year. And then, of course, look at Cole Hamels, the starting pitcher for the Phillies. He beats up on the starting lineup. When our ace gets beat up in Shields is playing like hot garbage. So as a fan of the Kansas City Royals, please tell me that you guys are doing something to address these pitching issues.
These last two series have been a huge wake-up call. Tim Collins going down, Holland not really producing, Santana, you mentioned it, absolutely atrocious. We need to look for more pitching. I promised the Royals fans that we weren't going to take this. So we're actively looking for other options. I'm not going to say anything right now. I'm just going to say that other options are being looked at. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, man, I'm glad to hear that. And, of course, Please come support the Kansas City Royals. The home opener is today. They're going to be taking on those Minnesota Twins. Paulie No, he's going to be taking the mound for the Kansas City Royals. And Worley, he's going to be taking the mound for the Minnesota Twins. It should be a good one. I want to thank the general manager of the Kansas City Royals joining us today on 24/7 Sports. Make sure to follow him on Twitter at LiveFrom510.
Now, another huge thing that happened to me this year was actually because of this channel, I was actually able to go and talk to actual baseball players. It was the coolest, most amazing thing that I ever did this year. And it really helped me kickstart my process of thinking, okay, so actually what do I want to do with YouTube at this point? It was an awesome experience. Here are some highlights of the video.
So like I mentioned, you're a top prospect. Do you feel any type of pressure, like being a top prospect of an organization like that?
No, never. I mean, we're just here to play every single day, just a game, show our skills out here and show to the fans what we can do in the field and just have fun out there.
Exactly, exactly. So you were a top pick on draft day. What was that like? Like, explain that type of feeling. You must have been working your whole life for that moment.
Yeah, I mean, you've been working your whole life for that moment, and it's just like kind of stressful getting on that day, and you don't know what's going to happen. Your future is right there on the line. So we're just trying to calm down, and it was a great experience. Be out there in MLB network and, you know, be live there and live that experience over there.
So there's been a lot of talk about your power, man. You are like, you can grow into that body. The thing about moving you around, do you have a specific position that you want to stay at?
Yeah, I want to stay at short, so that's the position I like. That's the one I want to play if I can my entire career. So I will try to, you know, work hard to stick in that position. So that's the one I want to stay in.
What games do you play on the PSP?
I got MLB 13. And then I got FIFA 13, and I'm waiting for this Tiger Woods to get out so I can play that too.
You've been watching the Masters?
Not yet. I didn't get the chance to this morning because I was sleeping in. But I mean, I want to get home so I can watch the recordings.
He plays baseball games, you guys, just like us. That's incredible, man. I do see that you have some tattoos on you. Can you talk a little bit about that? You got the MLB logo right there. You guys see that? Zoom in on that. The MLB logo. So what do they mean for you?
I mean, they all mean something different. I mean, I don't just get tattoos just to get them. I mean, I like them, but, I mean, they all mean something to me. Like, I got a rose right here with my mom's name, my sister's name. I got the MLB logo. I got a lion, King of the Jungle. And, I mean, it's just...
The beast from the jungle, baby. I like it. I like it. All right. So we have a lot of people who watch this who are, like, kind of in high school, play baseball. Do you have any suggestions for them of following their dreams?
Work hard, you know. I mean, there will be people who aren't in your position right now that are going to say, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that. And I mean, you focus on one goal, go from there, and just work day in, day out.
Yeah, so basically just hard work and you'll get there, right?
Hard work pays off, absolutely.
Now, even though this next series was really, really short, it was the most outrageous as well as the most spontaneous and real living. Like, this is like really living kind of episodic series. It was the perfect game challenge. What a disaster this was. I don't even think I even got past the 4th inning, but anyway, you guys check out the videos from all my failures of the perfect game challenge. But it seems like when you're playing against a computer, the 4th inning. No way! Right when I said that. It seems like the 4th inning is always the inning where they get you. That's really what I want. I want to make is those where, oh my gosh, he blew it. Oh, I didn't focus. I gave him something that he could hit and the game is over. Same. Like, where, you know, if someone
Towards the middle. And there it is. It's their first hit of the ball game.
if someone wants to pitch a perfect game and then give me the code, then that would be cool, you know? I hope that it does give courage to other people to come out and display themselves in their glory as I give up a hit, and that is it. So, that sucks. Alright, so obviously as you guys saw, I never really did the perfect game challenge. I never even really got even close. Now a lot of you guys actually did do that, so congratulations to the people that did complete the perfect game. And you guys up on the leaderboards, you are, Chandler, congratulations to you for that. But anyway, another one of these series that I started doing and that I will continue doing into 2014 were MLB videos, but they had a topic to them. So whether I was talking about managers getting fired, or talking about the newest trade that was going on, whatever it was, I was talking about the most recent news in baseball. Now this is really cool because you guys got to comment below, we got to engage in conversations, plus I can't tell you how many times after I released a video someone would hit me up on Xbox Live and just curse me out about all my wrong opinions. They were the coolest videos, and again, I hope to bring these in 2014. Check out some of these videos, guys. I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. This is off tangent, but I'm gonna say this too. I need an explanation as to why we consistently give players chances that don't deserve chances. And I'm sorry, but this is gonna piss a lot of people off. And you can dislike this video. You can do whatever you want. But I'm saying Derek Barton, Eric Sogard, you guys don't deserve chances. I'm sorry, but when we have Jemile Weeks, who a couple years ago was one of the top contact hitters, one of the top prospects, leadoff guys in the game, and had one bad season, he's not even getting a shot anymore. But Sogard is. Sogard is. But Jemile Weeks is a forgotten man. Michael Taylor, forgotten man. Choice came in, burst onto the scene, had a great debut. He's nowhere to be found. Chris Carter. Hey, I'm sorry, but I would love to have someone who hit 260 and 30 home runs on my team. At this point, I'm just saying I would love to have him on my team. We traded him away for some reason. Change with the times. That's a huge thing, actually. One part of that is social media. No baseball player has 10 million followers, okay? No baseball player has a reality show. There aren't reality shows for baseball housewives. You know, it just doesn't happen. It's not there. Could it be because the baseball players are a little bit more mature? And I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off when I say that, but it's possible. I mean, if you think about what they had to go through of all the single A advanced, double A advanced, and triple A, and all that stuff, and that was all after doing 4 years of college ball, you know? So is it just because they had all that time to mature, to really get patient, to have their eyes on the prize, that they don't want to lose it? Obviously there are those Michael Bradleys of the world, but is that a possibility why their families don't do that? I mean, I don't even know if Ryan Braun's married. I don't know if he has a girlfriend. I don't know anything about this guy because he just isn't that kind of person, you know? And I think that is kind of the mentality of baseball players, is they don't really go out, and they're not all into that star-studded events. You don't see them presenting on MTV, you know? Like if there's the MTV Music Awards, it's not like they're saying, please welcome Cameron Diaz and Chris Davis, you know? Like, who? No one's gonna do that. Next videos that we're gonna watch, I guess you could kind of categorize them as crazy Looney Tune videos. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe them. One is the batting cage fiasco. I don't know how many of you guys saw that. The other one is a Google Hangout thing where me and Marcos talk about our second day in St. Louis, where we went there. And then the third one is this clip on the Child's Living series that I had, which always makes me laugh. So check out these clips, you guys. Yeah, I guess you could say that this is in like the LOL folder. I find it hilarious. Check it out. You guys want to see what failing looks like? Yeah, watch mine and then watch his. Oh, cheater. Now get into this one. There it is. Nice. Ooh, oh. Ooh. Good thing I got that helmet on, man. It's not. It's urban. Okay. So we went to a library on the outskirts, and he felt really safe.
and we got great service.
Okay, the word urban doesn't even make sense because the word urban is referring to being in the city. So of course the suburbs aren't going to be urban.
Okay, fine. Well, what term do you want to use then, douchebag?
We went to what was it, Bronco?
El Bronco for this dude because he's Mexican. We went to the Mexican restaurant. No, he was like, oh, here we go. My brother's speaking Spanish and stuff to the waitress and stuff, and I'm like, yo, whatever.
That was the best food we've had here, though.
It was awesome. It was awesome. So that was really cool. Went to the stadium, which is beautiful, by the way. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. A lot of people showed up, surprisingly, and we didn't talk about that, man.
Yeah, there was what, like, I'd say it was 80% filled. Well, this is 44,000 at the game.
Yeah, 44,000 at the game. It was definitely very light there, which is awesome as well.
Light? The hell you mean by light?
The lights were very strong.
Yeah,
you a lie. You a lie. You don't mean the lights were strong. You a lie.
Yeah. What do you mean by that, Lowe's?
Look, if you come to St. Louis after 5 minutes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I went to the game, which was really cool.
Wow.
Living, you're better than me. Should not challenge you. You're completely better than I am in this game.
11 from 5-0 beat me in NBA 2K13, and I was wrong by thinking that I can come close to beating him.
Right, so obviously this video has gone really long, and there's one last series that I gotta show you guys to wrap up this year. Again, I'm gonna wrap up this series. This series has been my favorite series that I've ever done. You guys have been so supportive of this series, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys have been a loyal subscriber to me. It really changed again. This is the thing though, like this has been a progression this whole year. I started off doing just regular stuff, and then I started really using my brain, thinking, okay, so how can I make things better? Obviously, I'm talking about MLB 2K13, my player Barry Living style, baby. You guys know this series. You guys love this series. I'm gonna show you guys a clip from that series, probably the coolest clip that I ever did, the clip that I am most proud of, and the clip that you guys just went absolutely bananas for. It was cool, the reaction was so awesome. So check out this clip as well as the next video goes along with that. What can I say? Car crash. Check it out, you guys. I mean, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, you know? I'm 26 years old. I had my rookie year. I'm ready to win. I don't want to wait around. And if this team isn't ready to put the pieces around me, you know what? Maybe I got to go someplace else.
You know, I think emotions are just really high right now. You know, I mean, you're just coming off of this. Maybe you just need, you know, take a little bit of time, relax, gather your thoughts, get your, you know, emotions straight, and go from there.
I don't need a couple days. What I need is these
What was that, man? What was that?
Barry Living went from being one of the best minor league players to being called up to resurrect the franchise in the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, his life hangs in the balance as a recent car crash left him on life support. We're going to head to the press conference to find out more information.
Well, as far as I know right now, we've spoken with the doctors. He seems to be breathing on his own. He's no longer in need of a machine. So that is a positive. He hasn't yet been able to communicate with us.
Hi, I'm Miles Dawkins with 247brewers.com. Is there any more information about the crash that involved Barry Living?
Since this was a crash involving a vehicle, it's still under investigation by the local law authorities. To try and understand maybe what happened that night. But until they release any sort of statement, I can't comment on that issue.
I'm Mike Whiteley from ESPN Milwaukee. Was there any alcohol involved in the crash or any substances like that?
Again, I can't make a comment on the issue just because I'm unaware if that test has been performed. I can say I was on the phone with him that night after the game, and from all the discussions we've had, yes, he was upset about what occurred, but I didn't sense that he was under the influence of any sort of substance or alcohol.
And one more question. When will we see Livin back in action on the field?
Well, as you know, Livin, he's taken that leadership role. So whenever he is willingly able to step back on the field and give 150%, which he does game in and game out for his fans, then you'll know that he'll be ready to go when he is cleared and medically released.
With the recent remarks from Barry Livin and the fact that he had a car crash hours after the World Series, do you think that he will be back in the Brewers uniform?
I mean, again, he was, as anyone would be, when you work so hard for a season to accomplish the goal, and that maybe that goal isn't accomplished, I guess you would say. He's going to be upset. He's going to say some things, that maybe don't need to be heard by the media and the public, but since they are released, I mean, again, it's an emotional time for him. I mean, you got to cut the guy some slack, and we can't really take for certain anything that was said on that night. Okay, again, that's all the time I have right now to answer any questions regarding this matter. Again, hope that you will be patient with the situation for not only Livin but his family as well, as they're under an extreme emotional situation right now. Thank you.
That's it, 2013, it's a wrap, man. It's been awesome. 2014 is going to be even better. I seriously cannot wait to really end that My Player Barry Livin series. It's going to be a great ending. I have a great thing in mind. I'm working on it right now, and I can't wait until the PS4 gets here. At some point, the PS4 will get here, and we will get that gameplay up. That's going to be fun as well. And I may get the Xbox One as well, because I'm kind of leaning towards that. But I also want to play the show, so we'll see how it works. But again, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Each and every one of you who watch these videos consistently, you guys know who you are. I could literally put out a list of it and it would just be scrolling, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to say thank you guys so much for all the support on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Xbox Live, and on YouTube. You guys have made my life so much better. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, for the last time in the year 2013, I'm Livin 5-0. I'm out.